What's happening out there, Pisces? It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. So thanks guys so much for joining me today on the channel. I'm going to do abundance reads or finance read, prosperity read, whatever you want to call it. And I'm using my new green deck, which is the Good Tarot. If you're wondering, sometimes people ask me where I get my decks. I get them mostly off of Amazon because, yeah, I don't like shopping. But anyway, so for this time around, I actually went and researched an abundance reading, and it's going to use 5 cards, and it asks 5 specific questions. So I thought this would be a cool change from me doing an intuitive read. And I was just guided to do that. So I sat down and went on the internet and found something that I connected with. So I hope you guys enjoy it. So let me know what you think down below in the comments, and I'm going to start shuffling because I completely forgot to do that. You know, if you're new here, you could like, share, and subscribe. It really helps me on the channel. Whoops. So I thought it would be kind of fun to do a structured read with my new green deck and really get you some good answers for what's going on with your abundance. So this is going to ask 5 specific questions. And the way that I pull the cards out, you're supposed to put them in kind of a U shape on the tarot altar. I call it a table because it's not an altar. I don't have an altar. I know lots of tarot readers do, but I don't. So the first question is going to ask, what is my, and put yourself there, what is my current relationship with allowing abundance? What is your current relationship with allowing abundance? So I'll shuffle one more time here, guys. Okay, I meant 2. I always say 1, but I mean 2. If you're a repeated viewer, I think you should know that by now. So, current relationship with allowing abundance. We've got the Page of Water. So the Page of Water is like the Page of Cups. So let's have a really good look here at the artwork for you guys. I hope it's like, I know it's really shiny. Sorry about that. So the Page of Water is like constantly looking for good news, sort of looking ahead. So I see a lot of expectation here, your current relationship with allowing abundance. It's like always looking off into the distance for something that isn't quite here yet. And maybe feeling like it's some sort of mystery around you, and always kind of looking like things are in the future. If you can see that, the way that the character in the card, she's sort of looking off into the mist as if, you know, it's abundance is a promise that's going to happen tomorrow, and kind of framing it that way. Your current relationship is expecting it to happen in the future, and just waiting for somebody to come in and bring it to you. You know, and just feeling like not being abundant today. So it kind of, when you're expecting things to happen tomorrow, tomorrow never comes because tomorrow is today, right? And all you ever have is today, this present moment. So that kind of allowing that expectation, it's not really giving source or the universe or God a due date, you know? If I catch myself thinking about, well, things will be better tomorrow, I change my thought right away to, okay, today. Because you really technically only have this moment right now, this present moment. So, well, it might be some sort of, you know, you're used to saying, well, tomorrow this will happen, you know, tomorrow I'll get my big break. Your current relationship is, it's not really allowing it because you're putting it into the future. So, and that's what the universe is listening to. So the second card, it says how to get you into alignment. So the card I pulled here is the King of Air. Man, these cards are cool. So the King of Air is like most related, most similar to the King of Swords. So you can see here really, really different sort of energy here. So you've got the Page of Water. She's kind of romantic and, you know, just sort of in the fog about things and, you know, waiting for things to happen. Well, somebody will bring that to me. And then in order to get into alignment, you've got the King of Air, who is like fantastic, just a stunning card. And he's not waiting for tomorrow to happen. Like, in order to get into alignment, guys, you can borrow from the way that the King of Air thinks, because he's like, oh, this is gonna happen right now. Hello, I'm here. Let's go. Let's move and shake. Things are going to happen for me right now. This is a very clear-cut, decisive energy. Like, he almost looks a little stern, but it is his desire for things to happen in the current tense that makes things happen. Okay. All right. Sorry, I just need to go on a pause. Like, I sip tea through the readings, otherwise my voice dries up. So, and I wasn't doing so well. So the third question is the energy needed to embrace. What is that word? Oh, can't read my own writing. Embrace more awareness about abundance. I think that's a great question. Energy needed to embrace more awareness about abundance. Like, what's your abundance IQ, you guys? Let's see. So we've got the Six of Water. Again, this is really sort of childlike energy here. And I think that could come in really handy right now. You know, combining this sort of, you know, children, they don't really have any inhibitions until they're taught them. You know, children are just so open, and they just allow things to come in until, like, life teaches lessons, right? So the energy needed to embrace more awareness about abundance is to sort of return to this really open, receptive mode that children have. Like, you can teach a child anything, you know, and they're going to accept it as the truth. So if you can sort of shed the layers of things that you may or may not have been taught about money and bring back that sort of childlike expectation, that should really help you on your path to seeking abundance. So the fourth card is going to be the current blessing that I should be grateful for. So I just shuffle the deck because it helps wake up the spirit guides. I want them here. I want them talking to all of us here. So current blessing I should be grateful for. The Messenger of Air. So the Messenger of Air, this would be like the Page of Air. And again, just a really beautiful artwork here. So this is something about delays. So sometimes not getting what you want is a blessing for you. But let me just crack my guidebook because this is a really new deck for me. So I just want to make sure I'm giving you guys the right message. Just give me half an hour to find this. I'm kidding. Messenger of Air. Should I go on a pause? Hold on. I'm not sure how much fun it would be staring at the top of my head. So this says, I need to broaden my perspective. Opinions informed by experience. Adherence to dogma. Interesting. If I am swift and move quickly, ensuring my actions are for the highest good, positive outcomes are assured. So this is your current blessing to be grateful for, like being able to make up your mind and move quickly instead of moving slowly. I'm seeing some of you might be just sort of pushing off opportunities, thinking that they might come back around. Or thinking too long about things to happen for you. So I'm really getting a mixed message here. It's like some of you have sort of dodged a bullet, and then some of you have missed opportunities. So I'm going to just pull another card on that one because it's really confusing right now. And then we have the Ten of Water here. So the Ten of Water it just relates to feeling really happy where you are. So I think that's why I'm getting such a mixed message from the Messenger of Air, because I'm feeling a little bit of confusion from you guys. Like, am I in the right place at the right time? Did I do the right thing? Did I mess that up? Like, was that my opportunity? Did it slip through my fingers? And then you've got the Ten of Water that says, don't worry about it. You know, you are in the exact right place at the exact right time. So you can find some sort of gratitude for being in the right place at the right time, instead of looking backwards at, well, hey, I think I really blew that one, or, you know, just leave the doubt out of it, because, you know, there's no going back. So you may as well just be grateful for exactly who you are and where you are, and knowing that things will come to you as they are meant to. So there's a phrase that I use sometimes, you know, when I don't get what I'm looking for, what I'm asking the universe for. I just think that, you know, your rejection is your protection. You know, if you missed an opportunity, it's okay. It was for somebody else. Or maybe you just wouldn't have been as happy in that situation as you sort of fantasized yourself to be. So just take some sort of comfort in all of that. Like, there's no mistakes, you guys. There's just lessons. So don't worry about opportunities missed or fumbled or whatever. Things happen that the way they're supposed to happen. So you can just sort of embody this like Buddha type of Zen mentality and go, okay, everything's cool. I'm exactly where I need to be. So the fifth card is, how should I be investing my energy to attract abundance? And this is the Seven of Earth. So the Seven of Earth is like the Seven of Pentacles. And this would be taking time to plant the seeds right now in this present moment to invest in your future. So no looking back, you guys. You can invest your energy in doing things that your future self will thank you for. And that could be like starting an RSP. It could be, you know, going back to school. It could be whatever it is. Like, and if you guys think you don't have enough of a budget to start saving money, try with $5, you know, and just work your way up from there. And just, you know, you could cut something out of your budget, you know, instead of having a subscription to cable TV, you know, you could cut that and get Netflix instead. You know, and then you could have a little bit more money in your budget, and that will make you feel like, oh, that's great. You know, look at, you're earning that much more money a month. So just find more ways to feel more abundant. And look around you at things that you can do so that for your future self, like this is really investing in your future self. And just making sure that you would feel abundant in the moment. You've got some really good energy here, guys. You just need to really tune into it and decide that, you know, you're going to be fierce about how you want to live your life. If you're seeking more abundance, that's completely up to you. Like, nobody else is going to bring that in here for you. And just really bring an exuberant, childlike excitement into it, you know? Yeah, and just get out there and shake up the world on your own behalf. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap up the video there. I hope this was interesting, at least, and hope it resonated too. So I'm going to wrap it up, and I'll see you guys another time. Bye. Bye for now.